Buenos días a todo el mundo. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bienvenido a Sevilla. Welcome to sunny Seville, or possibly stormy Seville, depending on what time of the day. I hope you've all brought your umbrellas. It looks like it could be an interesting couple of days with the weather. Sorry about that. It's apparently there's 8% chance of rain all year, and it happens to be this week. So I'm sorry about that. Good for the crops, at least. Welcome to Seville, the largest metropolis in Andalusia, a history with its very own unique history, culture, and an extraordinary place to be. And I hope you all get a chance to visit and see some of the extraordinary sights and sounds that Seville has to offer in the time you're here. I know your time is very pressured with the Congress, but I'm sure you'll be able to see some things. And just in case you don't get to see any of the sights and sounds that Seville has to offer, we've got a very special welcome for you here this morning to get the Congress off to a lively, colourful, musical start. I'd now like to invite on stage to dance some of the typical dances of Seville, the Sevillanas, the student dancers from the Academy of Chiqui in Jerez. espectaculares. And I hope by the end of the next 3 days to see you all dancing like that in the gala dinner. I promise I will not be doing that for you. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Welcome to those of you returning from previous congresses, and welcome especially to those who are coming for the first time. My name is Jonathan David Meller, and I'll be guiding you through the events of the next few days. I'll be introducing the speakers, announcing the roundtables and seminars, and I'm sure we're going to have thought-provoking, interesting, and stimulating time. It's also my responsibility to try to keep things moving on time, which is going to be fun here in Spain. I guess that's why they got an Englishman in to do this job, but I've lived here for 20 years, so I'm not sure I'm necessarily the right person. And also, I do apologize if my pronunciation fails me at any time. We have people representing over 60 countries in our 11 roundtables and various seminars. So if I do mess up on any of those names, I apologize in advance. I hope I do okay with at least with the Spanish names. I'll also be announcing our sponsors and the coffee and lunch and things about our special evening activities that we have lined up for you. But all of that is in the future. But for now, it gives me great pleasure to invite the Congress Organizing Committee on stage, Senor Antonio Pont, Mr. Mark Mariani, and Mrs. Gorete Wask. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Whoa. Tone it down, please, up there. Good morning, everybody. We can tell that the INC group is not our early morning risers, but we welcome everyone who's here today. Humbly, we began 37 years ago with about 100 people, and I'm proud to tell you that this Congress is going to break all our records, and we've increased the circle of friends to over 1,500 people. And so I'd like to give yourself a round of applause for being such great participants in the conference. We have a very tight schedule. At this time, I would like to bring Pratap Nair, who was our organizing chairperson for a very successful Chennai in India last year, and to hand over the gavel to have an official opening of the 37th Sevilla Congress.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to hand over the Chennai Congress gavel to Mr. Antonio Pont, and I'm certain under his chairmanship, we are going to experience an outstanding Congress. It's going to be a great experience, I can assure you. Antonio?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, like a tradition, the 37th Congress is open. Let me allow to say a few words of welcome for everybody, and I am more than glad that I have attended the 37 Congresses up to now, and very happy that INC is growing in a very important manner. This is thanks to the cooperation of all of you, the staff and the board. And let me address also the welcome to different countries and languages. Chers amis français, vous êtes les bienvenus. On vous souhaite un très agréable congrès. Amici italiani, siete le benvenuti e aspettiamo avere un bello congresso e profitabile. Damen und Herren, ich wünsche allen einen schönen Kongress. For the Chinese, Huan Yin Nin San Ja Ying Da Jui Congress. Also, a kind welcome to Turkey's representation and all the countries that are attending today and the next days this important Congress. Please, let's enjoy and that the Congress very profitable. Y no puedo acabar sin desear a todos los amigos españoles también la satisfacción de organizar en nuestro país y de sentirnos orgullosos de tener el Secretariado Mundial en Reus y ser los que damos la bienvenida a todos los congresistas del mundo. Muchas gracias.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to talk in English, I promise. It's a pleasure to have you all here. This is one of the largest, actually the largest INC Congress ever, 1,500 people. So welcome everyone to Sevilla, welcome to Spain, and I hope you enjoy these coming days. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for, unless I'm mistaken, the first prizes of this year's. It's never too early to start giving out prizes. I think it's always a good way to start, giving people prizes. It gives them hope for. So the awards that we will present at this time are the awards for excellence in gastronomy and for excellence in research. Very solid awards that the Congress gives. So at this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Michael Waring and Mr. Pino Calgagni to present the first of those awards. Gentlemen, thank you. Maybe Mr. Calgagni is not here yet. Mr. Waring, you're going to present the award to the second one.
Yeah, let's continue.
Second one.
Okay, we're gonna do that first award slightly later. So. To replace that, we're going to move on to the second award, which is for the award for excellence in gastronomy. And to present, who's presenting that? Senor Pont, he will present the award for gastronomy. So at this time, I'd like to invite Chef Bosch to the stage to receive the award for excellence in gastronomy.
I am more than an honor for me to deliver to my very good friend Joan Bosch this award that in every Congress and in every country, the Executive Committee of INC selects what they feel that is the restaurant that has doing a best use of edible nuts and dried fruits, and that have prestige. And we have delivered to Ferran Adrià in the past. We have delivered in Singapore, in India, in California. And today we are glad to offer to Joan Bosch, who has the Michelin star since 34 years. And I can tell you that he deserves a lot of friendship, and explain to you that 21 friends from Reus and Cambrils and Tarragona has come in order to be with him at this moment. Joan Bosch, I am more than glad to offer on behalf of the organizing committee and INC this award. Juan, muchas gracias por venir y muchas gracias por todo lo que haces en la gastronomía para ayudar al consumo de frutos secos y frutas desecadas. Te mereces una distinción y unánimemente la organización decidió que eras la persona indicada. Muchas felicidades, moltes felicitats, Joan, y una forta abraçada.
Chef Bosk is going to speak to us, say a few words in his own language, and I'm going to say a few words on his behalf.
Buenos días. Me disculparán por no expresarme correctamente en inglés, por lo tanto, tengo que dirigirme a ustedes en español. En primer lugar, gracias, señor Pont, por las palabras que nos ha dedicado, y especialmente gracias a INSI por distinguirme con el premio a la excelencia gastronómica dentro de la industria de los frutos secos. Una distinción que acepto con honor y con la convicción que los frutos secos forman parte de nuestra excelencia gastronómica. Nosotros somos y vivimos en Cambrils, al lado de Reus y en la provincia de Tarragona. Nuestra cocina, no tan solo en nuestro restaurante, sino también en las casas particulares, en las pastelerías, adaptamos los frutos secos en aperitivos, en salsas frías como el rumesco, una salsa muy característica de aquella zona, y lo usamos como refuerzo para guisos con resultados muy agradecidos. También, como no, en los postres. Estos productos siempre han formado nuestro ADN culinario y son parte y característica de la cocina de Tarragona. Desde nuestro restaurante estoy convencido que los predecesores a los que ya dejamos paso continuarán utilizando frutos secos en esta, nuestra cocina particular, singular, que nos identifica. Tan solo decir nuevamente gracias y esperamos mantener nuestro listón alto con la colaboración de sus productos. Muchas gracias.
And if I may just translate on behalf of Chef Bosch, he said, "Good morning. Please forgive me for not speaking to you directly in English." I think we forgive him, don't we? First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Pont for all the nice things he has said. Thank you especially to the INC for honoring me with the award for excellence in gastronomy within the nuts and dried fruit industry. This is a distinction that I accept with pride and with the conviction that nuts are a part of all our gastronomic excellence. We are from and we live in Cambrils, Reus, in the province of Tarragona. Our cuisine is not something that is only found in our restaurant, but also in our private homes and in the bakeries and cake and pastry makers where we adapt dried fruits to be used with very satisfying and gratifying results in snacks, in cold sauces such as rumesco, typical of the region, or in stews and desserts, etc. These products have always been part of our culinary DNA and are essential to the character of the cuisine of Tarragona. I am convinced that, like we in our restaurant who followed our predecessors, those that will come after us will continue using nuts in this, our particular special cuisine that identifies us. So I would just like to say thank you again, and that we hope to keep the bar high as we continue to collaborate in using all your products. Many thanks. Thank you, gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to invite Professor Jordi Salas Salvador, in his capacity as chairman of the INC World Forum for Nutrition Research and Dissemination, to present this year's INC Award for Excellence in Research. Professor Salas?
Good morning. It's for me an honor to introduce you, Dr. Ramon Estruch, and to deliver this award in relation to nutrition research, in relation to the healthy properties of nuts. Dr. Ramon Estruch is a medical doctor in Hospital Clínico in Barcelona, and he is one of the leaders, is the coordinator of the PREDIMED study. As you know, the PREDIMED study is a big trial with more, that has been conducted with more than 7,000 people that had been followed by several years. And this trial has changed completely the recommendations for the prevention of cardiovascular disease. In this trial, it has been used the virgin olive oil or nuts, and we have demonstrated that a Mediterranean diet enriched with nuts and virgin olive oil reduces by 30% the risk of cardiovascular disease. Dr. Ramon Estruch is the leader, is the coordinator of this trial, and Dr. Ramon Estruch, please come here. I think in recognition of the research in relation to the study of nuts, we delivered this year, we have decided to deliver this prize to the PREDIMED investigators, all the group of PREDIMED investigators, and Dr. Ramon Estruch is the coordinator of this group of research. Thank you very much.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you very much to the organizers and the executive committee and the NHC boards for giving us this honor and this award. We are very proud to working on the healthy effects of the dietary pattern like Mediterranean diet, and also the health effects of olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, and also the health effect of nuts. So, according to our results, we can conclude with the highest level of evidence that the consumption of feed, 30 grams of nuts every day, included in your dietary pattern, can help you to reduce cardiovascular disease, to reduce stroke, to improve your lipid profile, to decrease inflammation, to decrease oxidation. So a lot of benefits on your health. So thank you very much for this award, and please consume nuts every day in your healthy diet. Thank you.